Hello everyone, Tyler from Zoho here. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can automate lead follow-up in Zoho CRM. So in a previous video, I showed you how you can automatically assign new leads to users based on specific criteria. But what happens next? We don't want to have to force all of our users to have to remember every step in our sales process. Instead, we want to automate as much of their work as possible so they can focus on the stuff that matters, like selling quickly and efficiently and getting on the horn with people and actually talking to them. So in Zoho CRM, there are two main ways that we can automate lead follow-ups. The first is by adding follow-up tasks to our assignment rules. The second is by setting up workflow rules that can automate other tasks. So in this demo, I'll go ahead and show you how you can configure follow-up tasks in assignment rules and also how you can set up workflow rules to automate other tasks. So let's hop into this demo and get going. So here we are in Zoho CRM, and we're going to start in the setup gear icon here, and we're going to go to automation. And so like I had mentioned previously in a different video, we had talked about assignment rules. And please, if you're unfamiliar with assignment rules, go ahead and check out that video. But what we can do is if we have these assignment rules already configured and we want follow-up tasks to also be assigned to our users after leads have been assigned to them, we can simply click on these follow-up rules, scroll to the bottom, and click to add a follow-up task. And now what you're seeing here are the follow-up tasks that come straight out of the box in Zoho CRM, but we can actually just go ahead and create our own task. So what I'm going to configure here is just an example task that a lot of users like to set up, which is to call the lead. So typically what we want to have happen is a lead makes it into our CRM, and then we want our sales reps to actually call these leads and figure out if they're relevant to our business and just generally qualify them. And so what I'm going to say that this task is I'm going to say call to qualify. I'm going to say this due date should be 3 days after the lead was created. So this will be 3 days after the lead has been assigned to that sales rep. We can mark it with a status if we want. We can mark it with a priority if we want. And then one of the things that I do want to focus on a little bit is this task owner section. This part is important because with an assignment rule, what's happening is a lead is being assigned to a user based on a certain set of criteria. And then obviously we want this task to be assigned to the same user. And so when we're creating tasks that are tied to assignment rules, we actually don't need to set a task owner. Because if I scroll over this little button here, if you do not assign the task to a user, it will be automatically assigned to the record owner. Now we know that since this task is assigned to this assignment rule, we already know who the record owner is because the assignment rule is deciding who the record owner is. So we don't need to set this task for anyone. If this was a task that wasn't tied to a record owner, then we would have to create a task owner. So like if we were just in the tasks module creating a task, we would definitely need to assign an owner. But since this one's assigned, rather tied to an assignment rule, we don't. Basically, this is assigning an email to the person who is getting this task assigned to them. We can also set a reminder. So if we want to make sure this is done and we want to remind them a day later, we can do that. And we can say, call this lead to qualify them. And we'll save and associate. And so now we have a follow-up task assigned to this assignment rule. So anytime there is a lead that comes in from the state of California, they're getting assigned to our user, Susan Smuckerly. And Susan is also assigned a follow-up task to call this lead. And we'll hit save. Now what we can do is we want to have this task assigned to the entire assignment rule. So we'll click on this part of the assignment rule as well. We'll add a task and we'll simply select the task that we already created, call to qualify, and add it. And so the cool thing about these assignment rules is when we go to click to add a task, which I'll show you here, I'll just remove this one and add a task. Any task that we've created in our CRM is going to show up here. So we don't have to create them new every time. Associate. Boom. So that is our first way of automating lead follow-up. The second way that we can automate lead follow-ups are with workflow rules. So I'm going to go ahead and navigate over to workflow rules. You can see we have automation and workflow rules right here. I'll go back home so you can see this from a different viewpoint as well. We always start by going to the setup gear icon. And then under automation, we have workflow rules. So we're still at workflow rules. And now here's where we're going to actually build this workflow rule. But a little overview of what a workflow rule is. A workflow rule is simply based off an if-then statement. So what we're saying when we build a workflow rule is if some action happens, then we want another action to happen. So I'm going to make a workflow rule that says if a lead comes into our CRM from a specific lead source, then we want to send them an email. So I'm going to go ahead and click create rule here. Remember, it's if a lead makes it into our account. So we're going to build this off of the leads module. And I'm going to say welcome email rule. And what I want to have happen in this is whenever a lead comes into our CRM account from our online store, then they should receive a welcome email. And we'll hit next. Here is the workflow creation window. May be confusing if you've never seen it before, but if you know fundamentally what you're doing and how workflows are built, this is actually very straightforward. So this is why that if-then statement part is important, because that builds up the fundamentals of what a workflow is. So first, what we're trying to do is, when do we want this workflow rule to trigger? And we want this workflow rule to trigger when a lead is created in our CRM. And so what we're going to do is we're going to execute this workflow rule based on a record action. And what this record action is saying is anytime a lead, that's going to be our record in the leads module, because the leads module is filled with lead records. Anytime a lead is created, we want this workflow rule to trigger. Now, if we were to set it to edit, this wouldn't work for us because we don't want leads that already exist in our CRM that are then edited by a user to get a welcome email. We only want leads that are just freshly created to get a welcome email. So we're going to hit next. And now we need to set a little more criteria. Because if you recall, I said whenever a lead comes into our CRM account from our online store. So we don't want this workflow rule to be applied to every single lead. We only want it to be applied to leads from our online store. So we need to set some conditions so that only leads matching those conditions have this workflow rule applied to it. So we're going to say leads from our online store will be lead source is online store. So now anytime a lead is created and the lead source is online store, then an action will happen. And here are all the different actions that we can make happen. Now I said I want them to receive a welcome email. So we're going to go up and click this little email notification button. We're going to create a new email notification for this person. We're going to say online store welcome email. And now we're going to decide who this welcome email goes to. Right now, we want it to go to whoever this new lead's email is. And now what we need to do is select the email template that we want to send out to these people. So I'm going to go ahead and select a template. This is a template that I've already made. So I made this previously. This did not come straight out of the box in Zoho CRM. I made this for this demo. But if you want to make a new one yourself, you can simply create a new email template. It's really easy to do. So I'll select this email. We'll select the from address. And then I'm going to save and associate. And I'm going to save this. And so now we have a workflow rule. And what this workflow rule is doing is saving our sales rep a lot of time. Anytime a lead now comes in from our online store, the sales rep that's assigned to those leads doesn't have to worry about manually creating and sending these emails every time. Email is automatically sent for them so they can focus on calling people. They can focus on doing much more valuable things for them. Well, that's all I have for you for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you're interested in other stuff related to Zoho, please check out the other videos on our channel. Thanks again.